Good day, friends. Welcome to the world of nutrition and fitness sciences. Fat to Fit, as we all know, is here to help you lose fat, gain muscles, and stay healthier like never before. But one of the important aspects of being a healthy well-being is a beautiful state of mind. Now, what is the point of building huge muscles when you don't have that mental serenity backing you up, and you are always in a state of dilemma, in a state of fight with yourself? So, hence we thought, why not introduce something beautiful to get that peace of mind? So, let us take a deep plunge into the world of meditation with Nitesh Khernar. Nitesh, thank you for being part of the show. Dear friends, Nitesh has been part of this meditation journey for the past over 12 years, and he's also a teacher at the Art of Living. Thank you so much, Nitesh. That is all I knew a bit about you. Tell me something more about yourself.
Thank you so much, Himanshu, for having me on your show. It is indeed my honor, to be here and share my thoughts of meditation with you and the folks out there. Yeah. So my name is Nitish, and I come from Nasik, the city famous for its pilgrimage, climate, grapes. Most of my upbringing has happened here in this city. My schooling, my graduation, I did my MBA from Shri Shri University in Cuttack, and after that, I was working in Bangalore for 3.5 years. So recently, I have taken a plunge into the field of artificial intelligence and data science, and yeah, currently I'm working in a consultancy firm in Bangalore. So now, along with humans, I am training the machines also. Yeah.
Awesome. That is a wonderful amalgamation. Meditative world and data sciences and artificial intelligence. So fascinating to me that a guy like you can delve into both the realms simultaneously. Absolutely amazing. And in fact, later on down the line, as we proceed, as things move on, with artificial intelligence booming all the more further, maybe you can bring about something amalgamation of artificial intelligence into meditative world and see what profound impact it can have on all of us. Thank you so much, Nitesh, for that overwhelming introduction. Tell us something more about your journey into this meditative world and how you got associated with the art of living. How back was it? How long have you been associated with them? And what made you venture into that journey?
I did my first course in back in June 2009. So that was like almost more than 11, 12 odd years. And back then, people were not much aware about what yoga, what meditation, pranayam is all about. And honestly, I was also not much very interested in doing this. My childhood friend insisted me, go and sign up for this workshop. It's a personality development. You'll get to meet a lot of new friends and it will be fun filled 6 days. I thought, okay, let's go and experience what it is. And the moment I experienced the Sudarshan Kriya, I was speechless. I mean, even if now I think about my first experience, I get goosebumps. So, that is how it has been. 12 long years, and I have been also a faculty with the Art of Living from last 4 years, and the journey keeps on getting exciting at every moment of my life.
Awesome, Nitesh. It reminds me of that particular statement of Sudarshan Kriya. I've been an ardent follower of Sadhguru, and I've been watching his videos day in and day out. Uh, and Sudarshan Kriya is once a technique that has also, kind of raised a curiosity within me as to what exactly is it. So can you throw a bit light on the subject? What exactly is Sudarshan Kriya? How does it helps the overall well-being of an individual?
Definitely. This Sudarshan Kriya, it is the main crux of the Art of Living courses. So, back in 1981, Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji went into a silence of 10 days, and it was during that period where the Sudarshan Kriya was revealed to him. So basically, it is a rhythmic breathing technique. And Sudarshan Kriya is a Sanskrit word. Su means good, Darshan means vision, and Kriya means a process. So Sudarshan Kriya is basically getting a vision of who you are exactly at the bottom of your being. Hmm? So the moment I say rhythmic, I'll mention it as in bold and capitals, because you see there is rhythm everywhere in the universe. You know, the seasons, summer season comes at a particular period of time, there is rain, there is winter, and they go on in cycle. Similarly, if you see, even in the day, the sun rises at a particular time, it sets at a particular time, there is high tide, low tide, everything happening in rhythm. Now, if you take back attention to your own being, you will notice that at some point of time you get happy, you get angry, you are sad. So this cycle also keeps continuously happening in our body. So what Sudarshan Kriya does is it sets that rhythm to its perfect, cycle. And on physical level, it helps us to eliminate all the toxins that throw us off balance, and it just flushes out the negativity from our mind. So that's a very short description of what Sudarshan Kriya is.
So it's a synchrony between your physical, mental, emotional, and biological well-being all together. It's absolutely fascinating. Uh, Thank you so much, Nitesh. Nitesh, tell us something about as to what exactly is meditation. Because when I think about meditation, people start telling me you get rid of all the thoughts in your mind, and when you get rid of all the thoughts, you are into that realm of meditation. So, is it exactly that you have to get rid of all the thoughts, or is it something else that we are not?
So being a faculty of the art of living, I have been asked this question numerous times. And, I'll tell honestly, meditation through my 12 years of experience, it is something that is a me time when I meditate. It's like coming back home, relaxing, rejuvenating, and, getting all the energy needed for your, to handle the challenges in your life, and, I mean, the how much ever creatively I try to explain meditation, it will be injustice to put in words, because let me give you an example. We have, let's say a person has never tasted a rasgulla before, and how much ever creatively I try to explain the taste of rasgulla to the person, he won't get it unless and until he himself experience it. So that is what meditation is. And answering your second question about getting rid of thoughts, no, I would say we don't get rid of thoughts, because it is really difficult to get rid of thoughts. They just keep on coming. So you have to just witness that thought with a sakshi bhav. Sakshi means a witness. So you just witness some good thoughts coming, some bad thoughts coming. Just let them come. Do not try to fight with them. Hmm? Let them come, and you will feel you are at peace when you just have a witness feeling or a sakshi bhav within you.
Yeah, in fact, to your Rasagulla statement, I've been born and brought up Bengal, so I can well correlate with that, wonderful example that you've come up with. And even if we talk about Rasgulla, it's not just a simple dish or a simple sweet in Bengal. It's the heart and soul of people. It's the love, affection, and a lot of things that has been put into it that we do not realize. And that is, I think, that is what the benefit of meditation is, and that is how it correlates with it. Secondly, with regards to the thoughts that you were talking about, what I've also experienced, I'm still a newbie and I'm still learning from you and from other gurus that I have. And what I've experienced is that the moment I try to close my eyes and I don't avoid flowing of thoughts, but I allow them to flow in very smoothly. And majority of the times, what I've experienced, I've come out with novel ideas that I normally do not come across with. And especially in that state of meditation or in the state of profound thinking, I come up with something absolutely out of the box. So, Nitesh, my next question to you is, with so much pandemic and so much acrimonious pandemonium going all around, what do you think are the benefits of meditation apart from, better focus and concentration? What do you think are the other benefits?
Now that you have mentioned about the pandemic, I'll say that it has, two sides. It's like a two side of same coin. Of course, there has been a loss of life, and everything has come to standstill. But if you just turn and see the other part of it, this is the time when people have actually given a thought about their own life, and what exactly matters to them. They have prioritized it. There is a university in Europe. It had done a research on a set of people who did meditation continuously for 8 weeks without any break, and they found a beautiful conclusion that the part of a brain called as the hippocampus, which is in the lower part, the size of the hippocampus increased significantly. And the function of hippocampus is, to the store or a memory house, basically the hard disk of our system. So that is a very beautiful scientifically proven benefit of meditation. The second thing that I personally have experienced is my concentration level has increased drastically. Now I can, be stable quite at some at a particular place and finish my task. So that is one good thing that I have received from meditation. And overall, the other aspects like the soft skills get developed, my clarity in speech, the confidence to talk in front of 50 odd people whenever given a chance. So these soft skills are also being taken care by.
Absolutely amazing to know, and that is what I've witnessed over a period of time. The more I meditate, the better I become in a particular practice. And very well stated about there. Like right now, with meditation booming and spreading all over the world, people are realizing the importance, which has been known to us for years, for centuries back. And there has been a lot of researches around meditation and the kind of neurotransmitters it generates, the kind of chemicals the feel good endorphins it generates. Absolutely amazing area of research as well. And Nitish, tell me something. How do you feel there is a difference between meditation and self hypnosis?
Yes, as far I have heard about self hypnosis, it's something like you do a process where you go in a state of trance, and there is a lot of efforts in it. What I have heard about self hypnosis, but I tell you, meditation is completely the opposite of it. There is no effort involved while you meditate. It's an completely effortless process. So yeah, there is a difference between meditation and self hypnosis.
In fact, that is what I've also observed. Absolutely effortless. When I do my yoga session, and after the yoga session, I just lie down in shavasana. It's more kind of a meditation technique only, and the kind of peace of mind and the kind of effortless involvement that is there is absolutely. It's a wonderful pleasure for sure. What do you think is the best time to meditate? Some say early morning when the sun rises is the best time to meditate. Some say you can meditate at any given point of time, and some say in the evening at the death of the night you do it when there is utter silence. So what do you think is the best foot forward when it comes to choosing the right kind of a
Yeah, so if we go by our Puranas, our Shastras, our Rishi Munis had said that the best time to meditate is when the sun rises and when the sun sets down, because all these planets and stars have a specific effect on our mind. So it is advisable that you meditate in the morning, but then, considering today's lifestyle, um, sometimes it's just not possible to take time out from your morning's daily routine. So at any point of time in a day, whenever you have 20-25 minutes with you, you can just go and meditate and rejuvenate back to yourself. However, there is one advice I would like to give, that when you are meditating, make sure that you have light or empty stomach, because let's say if you had a full meal and then you want to meditate, chances are that you might just doze off and meditation won't happen.
And like you were talking about, people are not able to extract time in the morning and the afternoon. I've been training a lot of weight management clients who wants to lose weight and who wants to gain muscles. And what I've also experienced sometimes, they come up with some excuses like, I do not have sufficient amount of time. I'm way too much engrossed in a lot of activities. So what I normally suggest to them, it is just about setting your priorities right. And let me give you a very great example. Let's say there is a flooding in the entire city, and you are staying in the basement, and your entire house is flooded with water. So whether you like it, you do not like it, you will take a leaf or two for a day or two, and then clean up the entire house, and then only you can get back to work. And it is all about setting the priority right. sometimes something that you have been planning to do, your house cleaning for a long time, it did not quite materialize. But right now, the situation, the priority is such that you have to adhere to it. So if people set their health as a priority, definitely they will be able to extract time. And 20 to 25 minutes is it should be a cakewalk for sure. Um, Thank you, Nitesh, for enlightening us on the subject. The next question that I have for you is that should one meditate with open eyes or closed eyes, or is there, a step-by-step process moving from closed to open?
There are various types of meditation. Some we do with open eyes, some with closed eyes. So the one we do with open eyes is called the Prakriti Laya. So like let's say you are watching a beautiful mountain and you just get merged into that beauty just by looking at it. Or let's say you have gone on a seashore and by watching the waves coming in, the water going out, you just have to be in some state of deep relaxation, and that is also one type of meditation. However, having said that, for our day-to-day life, it is advisable that we do a meditation with our eyes closed. The reason why I say that, because our eyes are the gatekeepers to for us to interact with the world. And if we keep our eyes open during meditation, chances are that we'll be just get distracted with the various objects around us, and getting into a state of meditation would be a little difficult. So yeah, if possible, try to meditate with your eyes closed.
Nitesh, what I've also experienced is whenever I try to close my eyes and concentrate on something, the concentration level improves drastically. And I'm able to visualize things in a much, much better way with more clarity, more vividness. In fact, I've been recently working on a technique where I can remember hundreds of numbers
Wow.
just in a matter of minutes. Once I look at the numbers, I will just
Uh-huh.
do some review in a couple of minutes, and then I can recall all those numbers in my head. For people who
Wow.
are not aware of that particular technique, I'm building an entire playlist, and I will post it in the description below for people to see it, so that they understand the technique. And what happens in this technique is more of a visualization. And when I close my eye, I tend to visualize things in a much better way that gives me the numbers as well. So it is absolutely amazing. I think once a person gets used to, with closed eyes, then he or she becomes master, then open eye should not be a problem either.
Yes. Wow, that sounds
Okay,
exciting. I am looking forward to learn this technique from you now.
sure, Nitesh. Uh, Nitesh, what do you think is the best place to meditate? I understand it should be soft and serene, devoid of all kinds of distractions outside. But what do you think is the best place to meditate?
That's a very good question, Imanshu, because what happens, the place of meditation affects the quality of your meditation. So I would suggest that, you do your meditation in a closed room, away from our distractions, the cell phones, the television sets, the laptop, but make sure that the room is pretty much ventilated. Now, the reason why I'm saying is that because when the room is ventilated, there is ample flow of air, the level of prana is high. Okay, now you might have a question, what exactly is this prana? Hmm? So prana is a subtle
Absolutely.
life force energy that governs the functions of various organs in our body. You know, I think let's do one quick activity to experience the prana right now. Huh? I would request everyone to shake their hand.
Sure.
Come on, shake it, shake it, shake it. Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah, let's be honest and give our 100% and shake it however much ever you can. You know,
Okay.
a little more quickly, a little faster than you can. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Come on. We are the movers and shakers of our own world.
Yeah.
And relax. And you can keep your palms on your thighs open to the sky and gently close your eyes. Now, I want you to take your attention on your palms and notice the feeling. What exactly is happening over there?
I can feel some ticklish sensation around my palm and around my palm. Yeah.
Gradually, you can open your eyes. Yeah, so there was something happening over here, no? This part and this
Yeah,
part.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so that
There
is,
was this ticklish sensation that was happening. Probably
yeah,
some flow of energy, flow of circulation. Yeah.
that exactly is prana in our body that just got activated in the part of our palms. So yeah, main thing is once you meditate, you make sure your room is ventilated, and also avoid doing meditation on your bed. Now, why do I say that? Because every place has its own energy, has its own vibration. Now, what sort of energy your bed carries is that of sleep and relaxation, and just sort of lying down. So the moment you start meditating on your bed, you will see that you also want to just lie down and sleep off. And that's why I have kept a separate asan for myself at my home. So every day I meditate on that specific asan, and I don't do any other activity with my asan. So yeah, that is one advice I would like to give.
Quite interesting. And no wonder I was I was just thinking whenever I used to meditate on my bed, because people used to say meditate wherever, whenever, on a chair, on a bed, wherever you want, on a sofa. But whenever you used to meditate on a bed, the chances of falling asleep will be all the more. My pillow is going to drag me. My the bed sheet is going to drag me, and so on and so forth. I'm trying to fall asleep rather than elongating my time to meditate. But thank you so much for enlightening me. I'll definitely keep a separate room wherein, like you were saying, the prana, the flow of energy is proper and channelized so that it can be utilized for the purpose that we want. One important aspect that you talked about, keeping the distractions away, like keeping the cell phones away and all. In fact, what also happens, I'm saying it from a biological standpoint, is our brain secretes something called dopamine whenever there is a
Right.
notification or alerts that stems in. So whenever there is a notification, like say someone, you posted something on the Facebook, and all of a sudden, oh my God, I might have received some likes and thumbs up on
Yes.
Facebook. Someone might have shared my post. So it kind of tricks your brain to, okay, go pick up your phone and check it again, and it becomes a habit and it becomes an addiction. So definitely getting that dopamine dose away from you for some time, it helps a lot, and it helps a lot in a lot of concentration as well. And one of the important aspects that I do, especially when I'm working on my YouTube videos or something, because I need mental calm, mental focus. So I keep my phone on a silent mode or away from myself so that I'm not able to touch, so that I can concentrate on my entire video, edit it at one go, and then then relax. So definitely a valuable suggestion, Nitesh. Tell me something. Uh, is it necessary for us to meditate with cross-legs posture, the lotus posture, or it can be done in any position whatsoever?
I would suggest that whichever position is comfortable for you, choose that position and try meditating. It is always depicted that we meditate with our cross leg. The reason behind that is because when we sit in a cross leg position, our backbones remain straight, our spinal cord is straight. And what happens when our spinal cord is straight? The flow of prana happens very easily. Usually, well, we also do pranayam. Now that I have touched upon this word, I would just like to explain what exactly pranayam is. It's a Sanskrit word, combination of two words, prana and ayama. So prana, a subtle life force energy that we just experience, and ayama means channelizing it or giving a direction. So what we do in pranayam is we channelize that prana in our body to different parts of the body. And because for that whole and sole reason, it is essential that the spinal cord remains straight. Hence, it's advisable to do in a cross leg position. But even if you want to do it sitting on your chair, on your couch, you can always go ahead. Meditating is important. The form can be any. Yes.
Right. So if a person is not able to sit in a cross-legged posture for a long time and he's not able to sustain that, might be he can do a gradual progression from a chair to a floor with an asana, and then in the lotus position is what I understand. How important do you think is music when it comes to meditation?
It is like a special effects to a movie, uh, for the beginners. If you want, you can have certain instrumental music of that of a sitar or a flute, something like that, because it creates an environment. uh, but again, I'll tell you, our mind is very very tricky. It will trick on your own action. So let's say, for example, on some day you don't have access to any of the music that you used to meditate on it. So now the moment you try meditating on your own, and mind will say, "Hey, there's no music. We cannot meditate." So this all things happen. So in Art of Living, we have a very beautiful meditation called as the Sahaj Samadhi meditation. So what happens is, we have given a specific mantra, a personal mantra, and on that mantra we meditate. We just chant it in our mind once or twice, and then we slip deep into a state of meditation. As the word suggests, Sahaj Samadhi. Sahaj means very easily, and Samadhi means a
Samadhi,
deep,
Lina.
yes, deep state of meditation. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
music can be there for initial, but then don't anchor onto it. Try meditating on your own also.
Perhaps I'm a newbie and experiencing that, better flow and sync up with the music. But yeah, rightly said, I will try to get rid of it slowly and steadily so that I can get into a deep state of meditation without the using of music. Maybe what I've also experienced is recently I was involved in a lot of chanting Om. And Om, as you know, it has been right now, it has been scientifically proven as well that it triggers a lot of physiological and biological responses within the body, and kills a lot of things. There's so much reverberation that is happening that doesn't happen with any other sound in the world. So chanting Om can be one way to meditate as
Yeah,
well.
the beautiful aspect related to Om, the frequency of this sound Om is exactly the same with which the frequency of our Earth is rotating. That's a very interesting research that recently they had, and also it is not restricted to just one religion itself. Even in Islam we have Amin. In Christianity it is Amen. In Jews it is Shalom. So this is just the other forms of it, but the basic words remain the same, Om, and it is there since time immortal. Yeah, so just a bit of
Right.
information I thought I would add to this.
I think going forward from there, what do you think are the different techniques of meditation? One might be chanting of the Om, other might be simply closing an eyes, maybe a deep breathing. What are the different techniques of meditation that you have come across so far, or you are still exploring?
Yes, so let's say for a beginner who just wants to start his journey into spirituality and want to experience the benefits of meditation, I would suggest take up a guided meditation. You know, Now why do I suggest that? Because let's say if in sports we have coach, who are there to train the players, the sportsmen. Even if you want to learn any new skill, there is a mentor for it. If you want to learn cooking, there will be some mentor who will guide you. So a master, a guru is essential for the meditation, especially for the beginners, so that we are able to achieve that state of meditation. And also I would suggest that if you are a beginner, try meditating in a group. Patanjali, Maharshi Patanjali, the founder of yoga, has said that Satu Dirgha Kala Nairantarya Satkar Sevita Dridabhumi. Now, the meaning of this shloka is, if you want to learn any skill or any activity, it takes a certain amount of time. And research says that for 21 days, if you practice Nairantara, like without a gap, continuously, Satkara Sevita means with respect and honor, that skill becomes Trida Bhumi, means firm, established in yourself. So yeah, guided meditation and in a group with a group of people, so that the energy of the group uplifts you. So for some day, if you feel like it's just not happening, you just go and meditate with the group and you feel the change immediately.
And that is what I've experienced over time. where you were talking about 21 days at a stretch. I remember when I started following the ketogenic diet, which is one of the most toughest diet to start with. Um, and I never used to like peanut butter, the taste of peanut butter. But what I used to do I used to carry the peanut butter along with me to the office. And after about 3 weeks or so, my hand would automatically go into my bag at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I'll take a 2 spoon of peanut butter and I'm done. And that
Wow.
happens almost unconsciously, and that is how that following certain rules and principles, I stuck to it, and it started yielding benefits for me. So thank you so much for sharing that. And in fact, group, we all knows, with closed gym, even my workout plan, everyone's
Yes.
workout is hampered to a great extent, because the moment you enter into the gym, you'll see inspiration one after the other. One might be an endurance champion who can run for hours. The other might be a wonderful power lifter who can lift around 200 kgs of weight almost with ease. So absolutely amazing atmosphere, and definitely doing something in group will add a lot value. So thank you so much, Nitesh. Tell us something, any one of the meditation practice, if you can showcase it to us and to our subscribers, to all our friends across the world, that might add a great value to this entire master.
Yes, definitely. I would love to, guide all our folks watching there into meditation. Yeah. So we'll start, but before that, although there are no rules for meditation, I would just, say these few assumptions that we need to take care of. So Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji mentions that, when you are sitting for meditation, have these three things in your mind. First is, I am nothing. So basically we often associate ourselves with different identities. I'm a businessman, I'm a data scientist, I'm a fitness trainer, and these notions about yourself will hamper going deep into the state of meditation. Second is, I would say that, I do nothing. That's the second assumption you should have in our mind for the time being of the meditation that we are doing, that I do nothing. Usually what happens, our mind is either questioning the past, what had happened and what I could have done more, or it is continuously planning for the future. But then, yes, we lose the crux of the time which is there in the present moment. So second would be, I do nothing. And the third and last is, I want nothing. you know uh, this mind, there are endless desires coming up, and we just go on riding in our fantasy world. And if you see, the trickiness of our mind is that once a desire gets fulfilled, what happens next? It jumps onto some another desire. Yeah? And that just goes on like a vicious circle, never ending. So, for time being, let's have these three assumptions in our mind. I am nothing, I do nothing, and I want nothing. And with these three, we are all set, to have a short guided meditation for a couple of minutes. Is that fine?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll clear my mind of all the thoughts. So, guys, I'm not a nutrition and fitness consultant right now, as Nitesh rightly pointed out. I'm not a YouTuber either. I will not upload this video to YouTube, but eventually I will. And the last thing is that definitely, I don't want likes and subscribers from this video, but watch the video. If you find it helpful, share it with your friends. Thank you so much, Nitesh. Let us definitely jump into the meditation.
Yeah, so I'll be giving a set of instructions. Just follow them
Mhm.
lightly. Do not overthink on anything. And yeah, we'll see our experience what happens there. So the first thing first, let us all close our eyes. Take a deep breath in and let go. One more deep breath in and breathe out. Observe the noises in your environment. The noise of the fan, refrigerator, or children's playing downstairs. Observe each and every sound in your environment. Accept all the noises. Now you are in harmony with your environment. Take a deep breath in and let go. Now take your attention to your physical body. Your body is a precious gift given to you by nature, by God. Honor and respect your own body. Take your attention to your feet, attention to your legs, thighs, genitals, stomach and abdomen, your chest region, your arms and shoulder, throat region, your face and head, the whole body. Once again, take a deep breath in and breathe out. Gently take your attention to your thoughts. Good thoughts or bad thoughts. Welcome them all. Do not try to resist any thoughts. Just let them come. Now you are in harmony with your thoughts. Take a deep breath in and let go. Take your attention to your feelings. You are peace. You are joy. Om Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti
Shanti,
Shanti.
Shanti.
Become aware of your feelings. Become aware of your thoughts and any sensations happening in your body. Become aware of your surrounding. Take a deep breath in and let go. Slowly and gradually, you may open your eyes, taking your own time. How was it?
Sure.
Was it
What
peaceful?
Definitely, it was a blissful experience, Nitesh. Thank you so much. In fact, thank you for the entire session, taking out your valuable time to spend with us, walking us through so many, daunting questions. In fact, that they might seem very simple and straightforward, but then people are still confused with those questions that were there in my mind for a long, long time. So I thought, why not share with the rest of the world so that they can get that knowledge from you as well. So thank you so much. It's been absolutely amazing to know you, to know the background that you have, being a data scientist as well as a meditation teacher. Probably absolutely out of the world.
My honor, to be here with you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, it's like giving back to the society what I have, uh, you know, got the benefits from meditation. I just want people to experience and have that peace of mind that everyone is looking for. So yes, thank you so much for this opportunity.
Great. Last, yet not the least, Nitesh, let's say, for example, if people really want to, consult you with regards to meditation and consult one of the teachers at the Art of Living, then what can be the best foot forward to reach out to you or other people in that same arena?
Yes, definitely. So, being a faculty, I do conduct a regular Art of Living courses. It's like 4 day workshop, 2 hours each. And, uh, you can visit the website www.artofliving.org and you can find your nearest
Mhm.
center. Just type in your location and you will get to know where to do or whom to contact with. But now that because of this pandemic and, we are in a state of lockdown, everything has gone virtual. So, we do have our online workshops, and anytime you want to, have your questions answered about meditation, pranayam, dhyan, anything, please feel free to reach out to me.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ritesh. Thank you so much for your valuable time and for our lovely people. What we will do is we will provide the link to the Art of Living where people can go and join those courses, which are so fascinating for sure. Because even the glimpse of it was so wonderful. I'm not too sure. what magic might happen once we enter into the entire course. Definitely. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and it's been pleasure to have you here. We'll keep, we'll reach out to you in future as well in case we want to create similar videos in Hindi as well, because we have both English as well as the Hindi speaking audience. So we want to reach out to the masses as much as we can. Thank you so much, Nitesh, for
Yes,
being part of it.
always there to help the people. Yes, thank you. Bye.